Alright guys, thanks for clicking on the video. As you could tell by the title of the video, some very, very exciting news came today from Screen Factory. Man, what a great day. To be honest with you, I just woke up a little while ago and still trying to think whether this is a dream or not, because they definitely come out the gate swinging today. Even with all the shit going on right now with the pandemic and other things that's still looming around. Definitely got some great news today. This morning, very first thing, Dawn of the Disc, a physical media outlet. I think they kind of rushed their statement this morning, because it was literally like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. this morning. They were already saying Screen Factory was to release the Friday the 13th box set. And I didn't really take it, those guys' news, they're pretty legit when it comes to everything they post and everything. So I was pretty sure about it. Plus all the rumors and everything we've got. But sure enough, a few hours later, Screen Factory announced that they're going to do the Friday the 13th box set. And guys, looks like they're going to do a great job with this thing. That is the Friday the 13th collection. If you order it from ScreenFactory.com, you get an exclusive lithograph and poster with it. The lithograph is done, artwork is done by Devin Whitehead, posters done by Joel Robinson. We're talking about two heavy hitters for artwork, and I've looked at both of them very thoroughly, and they look amazing. The good thing about this one too, most of the time when you got a lithograph with a release, the dimensions will be really weird from what they're stating on their site as of right now, unless they got to make unless they intend to make a correction later on. That lithograph is going to be a 24 by 36, which is the first time a lithograph they've ever released has been that dimension. And the poster as well is going to be 24 by 36. So we're getting some really big posters there from Screen Factory. Those are basically theatrical poster sizes. So at least the frames will be easy to get for them, because that artwork is amazing. The box set's going to have all 12 films. It's going to be a 16 disc set. I believe the Halloween set that they released a while back, years ago now, I believe that was a 15 disc set for the big box set. So I think this is Screen Factory's biggest box set, and justifiably so. I mean, it's Friday the 13th. Like, who's not a fan of that franchise? But they said that they're only making 13,000 units in total to be made of this box set. So I know 13,000 sounds like a lot, guys, but it's, when you really think about it and the caliber of that franchise, it's not really a whole lot. I'm pretty sure a lot of people is going to wait and order on Amazon. Hopefully they can get it cheaper. Screen Factory right now, to get the the whole thing, the whole bundle with the lithograph and the poster, is $159.98, which is a great price. $160 for 12 films and a nice big rigid box set, a lithograph, a poster of those dimensions. Like I said, 12 films and plus all the supplemental material. We were talking about 16 disc here, so that's a good price. That's a really good price. $159.98, $160. That's nothing. It's nothing. I mean, it is a little pricey all up front, but I'm sure when we get that box and you really think about what's in it, we're definitely that's definitely a fair price. But 13,000 units to be made, guys, that's not a lot. So I'm assuming they definitely have a budget for it. They're going to be working with New Line Cinema and Paramount together to release this, from what I read. And I'm sure those 13,000 units will go pretty quick. If they don't sell out before October, by the time October gets here, being the Halloween season, it'll definitely sell out. They have it slated right now to be released October 13th. So Screen Factory, sometimes they honor that whole, we'll send it to you 2 weeks early, as long as you order from ScreenFactory.com. We'll see how that goes, because I know there's been a few things here and there that they still do that for, but some things they don't. So we'll definitely see. Like I said, guys, that's a 16 disc set. Just a little while ago, when they announced it, they said that the exclusive poster and the lithograph, those would be limited to 1,313 exclusively on their site. But apparently everybody jumped on that site. The site messed up for a while. It crashed, Had a lot of traffic going through there. Everybody was locking in those pre-orders. Everybody's really excited. And they changed the exclusive poster and lithograph the exclusive poster and lithograph quantity from 1,313 to 7,000. That's a big difference in numbers right there. So they must have saw that thing was even just releasing just hours earlier, was probably about to sell out on the exclusive, and they said to meet supply and demand, of course, so everybody could have a chance. They adjusted it from 1,313 to 7,000. So guys, that thing is probably fucking just cranking over there. Screen Factory definitely they definitely announced the news today, that's for damn sure. Anyway, guys, I know we had a prior release to that, not through Screen Factory, but everybody knows that the Friday the 13th 10 set, unfortunately, I saw a thing at Best Buy multiple times, walked past it. It was $100. Never forget it. I walked past it probably 2 times, didn't pick it up, and I've regretted that decision ever since, because after it went out of print, I was finding it there for, $200-300, and I even should have probably pulled the trigger on it then, because now, I mean, well, before they announced this information today, that 10 set was going, and there was people on eBay trying to sell that bitch for $1,000. I'm not even shitting you. Everybody loves that franchise, and I guess nobody figured that 10 set would go out of print so fast as it did years ago when it first came out, but it definitely did. Like I said, I regret not picking that thing up, but after today's news, I feel a little vindicated, because I'm sure it being Screen Factory working with Paramount New Line, we're getting a 16-disc set, and I'm sure Screen Factory is going to do everything in their power to make sure they give it to the fans, because the caliber films they are, there's fans just waiting just to scrutinize something that's not right. So I guarantee you, Screen Factory is combing over every little detail that they could think of to make sure that everybody's going to be happy with it. But fuck, guys, it's such great news. I can't. I work night shift, so I came home. I saw the news about Dawn of the Disc posting that, and I was like, you know what? Who knows if Screen Factory is going to respond to that today? Who knows if they're actually going to throw that post up saying they are releasing it? Who knows if they're going to wait a week or two? Whatever. I do remember the post that we got last week, basically them saying they were going to announce their October titles sometime this week coming up. Just didn't really know what to expect, and I happened to just kind of wake up because my phone was just blowing up. I looked over at my phone and there was like 112 messages on that thing, between Messenger, text message, Facebook. I mean, just everything. Every notification was coming through like, you will not fucking believe it, but Screen Factory just announced the Friday the 13th collection, and hopped on there immediately. I locked that bitch in. After I'll be honest with you, I didn't even look at the specs really good. I didn't look at the artwork really good. I just saw that it was $160. I know all 12 films was in it, and I was like, you know what, that's a great price. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and snag it. So after I checked out, I kind of went back and then looked at the artwork, and I was like, wow, like fucking. So Devin Whitehead, he's the box art itself, from what I'm seeing, the lithograph and the box art. The lithograph is going to be based on the box art. Devin Whitehead's artwork is the artwork we see on the box set, and we have a lithograph to match that. And that lithograph is fucking phenomenal. It looks great. I know a lot of fans are going to be really happy to get that. That'll probably be a centerpiece for a lot of horror fans, especially for their living rooms and stuff like that. And it looks great. And as I look over at the poster, they say on their page that the lithograph artwork is done by Devin Whitehead. Also, a 24x36 poster featuring artwork from Joel Robinson. So I was like, great. Like, they got both like their fucking best artists to work on this release. And I'm looking at Joel Robinson's artwork, and I'm like, holy fuck, I don't know which one I like better. But if I had to pick, for the box artwork, Devin Whitehead definitely had that artwork, because I mean, you got everything on that lithograph. But Joel Robinson, just that that final scene for Friday the 13th, 1980. Fuck, man, he captured it so well. It looks so great. I can't wait to hold that bitch in my hands. But anyway, guys, we'll sit here all day rambling about that shit. Guys, I know for Friday the 13th, 1980, we're getting both 4K scans of the theatrical and the unrated cut. It's so great to have both of those cuts of that film in that box. That's what completionists are looking for. Usually when we buy these sets, or we or anything like that. Usually they're just going to throw the unrated cut in and not even worry about the theatrical cut. Die Hard fans want every fucking thing in it, so that has a great detail they went through. Friday the 13th Part 2 is getting a 4K scan. Friday the 13th Part 3, everybody knows what they're getting with that. Finally, Friday the 13th Part 3 is getting some fucking justice. Everybody knows the story about that being presented in 3D. I'm sure you guys are all aware of that. If you're not, please look it up or read. But Scream Factory is actually giving that shit some justice, finally. And there's no telling how many hoops they're jumping through to make sure they get that. Friday the 13th Part 4, final chapter, that's getting a 4K scan. I'm sure 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sure those. I don't think those are getting new 4K scans, but the Blu-ray release of them look great already. I'm sure Scream Factory's going to throw some features at it, and who knows what we'll get with those. But there are some features yet to be announced. I know Friday the 13th, Jason Goes to Hell. That's finally getting some justice. That bitch is going to be a 2-disc set just for that film inside that box. So we know what they're doing with that, especially with the rated and the unrated version. So that's finally getting its dues. Especially if you was to try to find just a standalone Blu-ray right now of that, just to add it to your collection in case you bought that 8 film set and you're looking to get Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X to complete your Blu-ray lineup. Jason Goes to Hell's fucking stupid money. But so even with that all said and done, it looks like there's going to be, another Blu-ray case at the end of that box set. There's a Blu-ray case in there. It's going to be 2 discs, and it'll probably be just fucking crammed full of features. I have no idea. I should have looked. I have no idea if the Crystal Lake Memoirs, is that Crystal Lake Memoirs or Crystal Lake Memories? That's a 2-disc set. I think that's RLJ Entertainment. I don't know if that's to be included. But, guys, that thing is not hard to get your hands on whatsoever. I think I bought my Blu-ray of that for like $15 on Amazon. And that thing's amazing. But, guys, I'm telling you, the shock has not wore off yet. It's been a couple hours in so far. And I'm just... when I woke up and I saw all those notifications, I knew something just cranked out. Every one of those notifications as I opened up the home screen, it was like Scream Factory, Friday the 13th. I was like, oh, fuck, like that just happened. Not only that, guys, so before we move on, guys, just remember that is only 13,000 units. I'm sure everybody who's watching this channel I know you're definitely a horror fan if you're sitting here listening to my ass ramble, but 13,000 units, guys, that's not really a whole lot if you think about it. Shit, man, everybody and their grandma's a fan of that franchise. First film was done in 1980. We're looking at 40 years ago. So, we've got some generations, got multiple generations in there who's looking to revisit that, get a better release. Shit, there's over 350 million people just alone in the States, and, they sell through U.S. and Canada. So, people over that pond's going to want this set too. So, but guys, 13,000 units is definitely not enough. I'd see them doing 13,000 units for this. And maybe they'll do like they did with the Halloween limited edition set. They'll, once they settle out of that, then they'll kind of do this bundle where they'll pack everything together. Just like a convenient and affordable buy for a customer. And like they did with the Halloween set, they did, of course, this right here. So who knows if they'll do something like that with this Friday the 13th set. I would assume after all the time and money they're probably going to spend, who knows, but I would assume they might, but I wouldn't take a chance on it, guys. If you're a big fan of that franchise, and who isn't? $160 for what they're asking. That's a really fair price. I think it was me and my buddy Ross one time, we was talking about, look, it'd be great, if they finally, like Scream Factory got the rights for Nightmare on Elm Street, and they finally gave us a great box set instead of that fucking piece of shit one that was released a few years back, which is, it gets the job done, they look great, but Scream Factory gets a hold of it. We get a nice big rigid box loaded with special features, posters, lithographs, fucking artwork, the whole 9 yards. And we was like, but how much would that cost? Like, it'd probably be crazy prices. And it's like, well, they did that Halloween set one time. That was, I guess it was kind of fair priced. It was a little pricey. But, then Friday the 13th popped up and we started talking about that. I'm like, damn, man, there's like 12 movies in that shit so far. And, oh, I guarantee you it'd probably be somewhere. It wouldn't surprise me if it was like close to $300 And then here, lo and behold, here's the day, and I'm kind of looking at the price tag on it. And I'm like, $160. Like, there's 12 films in that. That's a great price. Great price. I wish I'd have done my math on it right quick, but I mean, of course, we have to take into consideration the amount of special features, the artwork, the goodies, and everything else we're getting. But just by film, guys, I mean, fuck, man, you're looking just, basically a little over, what was that, like maybe 12, $13 a film? And some of those are 2-disc sets, like, Friday the 13th Part 1. They're getting the theatrical and the unrated cut. Same goes for Jason Goes to Hell. Friday the 13th Part 3, especially with that one. Fuck, man, I'm looking forward to that, too. I know, like, day one when I get that set, I'm going to sit there and be cranking it out and going through it. But I will be itching to get to Friday the 13th Part 3. And I think everybody knows why. But anyway, guys, so I hope I kind of contained myself a little bit. We're 16 minutes in. And the only thing I've done is rambled about this set. I don't have my channel set up to show you pictures of what the artwork looks like. But guys, do what you got to do. Go get that set. This is one of those monumental releases from Scream. It's gonna be one of those things like years later we're gonna look back on it and it'll be like, fuck, man, like I remember when that came down the pipeline. Like I was just, for me, I fucking woke up to it and the world went crazy, especially. The world I live in where people love physical media and it just fucking popped. But I love it though, guys. Love the hell out of it. What a great time to be a physical media collector. What a great time. And whoever would have thought we really was, after all the legal bullshit with Cunningham, the Friday the 13th name, you name it. There's just been so much shit that's been just tied up in, legal shit and all that. So, but we're here, guys. This is a reality. I mean, Scream Factory wouldn't announce it if they, said, well, we don't even really know if we could release this shit. I mean, it's tied up in a bunch of legal shit. They wouldn't have risked it, so it's coming. Guys, as far as that date they released on it, October 13th, we all hope for it. We hope to get it sooner than that. Maybe, Scream Factory will send it 2 weeks early. Right now, I'm saying just to be realistic, given the circumstances we are in with the pandemic and everything else, I wouldn't be surprised if that got delayed. But, I'm sure, just like everybody else, big fans of that franchise and everybody who knows what they're getting, I'm sure everybody's patience can be, it'll be all right. But just expect it to be delayed. I mean, think of the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario would then be like, well, we can't do it. We got to cancel the fucking item. We're not really going to do this. That would be a nightmare at this point, especially with all the excitement that just popped. But with that being the worst case scenario, them delaying it, it would suck, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. At least they delayed it. We know it's probably hard for them to get talent in right now for interviews and commentaries and you name it. So as long as we have a little patience, I'm sure we're going to be good, but be excited though. I'm fucking ecstatic. I'm trying to contain myself without geeking out in front of you guys. But not only that, guys, but they released news today for 2 steelbooks, and the 2 steelbooks they decided to do, of course, are prior releases that they have already released. But guys, they fucking picked 2 fucking just heavy hitting steelbooks, like 2 heavy hitting titles to turn into a steelbook. I saw the artwork for both of them, and Devin Whitehead is doing the artwork for both of them. And they look fucking phenomenal. And I know those are going to look great. I have all 18 of the Scream Factory steelbooks that's been released so far. I do not own any of the Shout Factory steelbooks. I have seen them. They look great. Maybe later down the line I might grab a few here and there. But I stuck to Scream Factory stuff just because it's horror and it's the Scream line. I can tell you guys, those 18 steelbooks sitting on the shelf, I love and adore them. They look beautiful, and the lithographs that come with them are just as beautiful. But today, guys, they announced Pumpkinhead and Motel Hell. And I just recently started making videos, and the only thing I've been talking about is Motel Hell. It seems like either I'm showing my Scream Factory video, I'm showing the Arrow video release I have of it. To me, it's just a fucking great film. I know a lot of people could look at that and be like, I don't see how you like that movie so much. Like, that movie is just fucking foolish. Love it to death. The artwork for it looks insane. Devin Whitehead knocked it out of the park. Same thing with Pumpkinhead. Devin Whitehead did the artwork for that too. Guys, both of those steelbooks, Pumpkinhead and Motel Hell, they are going to have a new 4K scan. All the features from the collector's editions previously, those features will be ported over. It would be nice to see something like new bonus material, like something, like an interview, a new commentary, whatever it may be added to it. Who knows? Maybe we'll see that in time. Maybe they might announce that later. But as it stands right now, I know for a fact with Pumpkinhead Steelbook and Motel Hell Steelbook, we are definitely getting the new 4K scans for both titles. Devin Artwork did both the art, did the artwork for both titles. The lithographs are going to look fucking wicked. I mean, all that artwork looks insane, and it's just insanely good. But guys, this time around, I can tell you that, like I said, I have all of the 18 prior releases of the steelbooks. Every time Screen Factory made a steelbook, they manufactured them 10,000. For some reason this time, which I guess maybe they just get tired of those sitting around. Maybe it's overhead for them. I'm not really sure. But for the Pumpkinhead Motel Hell Steelbook, I can tell you they definitely said that they are only manufacturing 5,000 units. That's half of what they normally do for a steelbook release. So guys, there's a lot of steelbook collectors out there. Me personally, I do like steelbooks. I love them. I'll chase them sometimes here and there. I definitely chase the boutique labels, Screen Factory, Arrow Video, and other labels like that. But sometimes, like the regular, sometimes the exclusive ones at Best Buy, sometimes I'll just let slide just because, it's really nothing to me. But for those to be limited to 5,000 units manufactured, that's pretty low as well. So I guess we're going to, who knows if this is going to be, the future of Screen Factory, where they're going to, instead of giving, high numbers like 10,000 per steelbook to be manufactured, who knows if that practice will continue with only 5,000 units being made. I do know that the lithographs, if you do go to screenfactory.com to order, you can only get the lithographs that way. You can't go through a second party like Amazon or any other place like that to order and still get the lithograph. You can still get the steelbook, I'm sure, through Amazon and stuff like that. But if you want those lithograph, guys, like most of us do, because I have all the other ones over here, plus more from the box sets that they made, like Creepshow, Critters, what else? I don't think they did anything for the Fly collection, the Omen. So there's definitely, the Screen Factory's got some lithographs. And guys, those are the odd dimensions for this. They, like I said, Screen Factory, usually when I do a lithograph, it's usually an odd dimension. It just so happens that Friday the 13th collection lithograph is, from what it says on their site and the post they made on Facebook, it's going to be a 24 by 36. But those lithographs that's coming with the Pumpkinhead Motel Hell release, those are going to be, I think it's like 28.6 by something or another. It's a weird ass dimension. But guys, those lithographs are limited to 1,500. So the first 1,500 for each steelbook. First come, first serve, screenfactory.com. But I wanted to run over that with you guys right quick. I know everybody's done seen the news. They're excited, so everybody's probably just saying, well, let's just click on this video. Hopefully it gets you a little bit more excited, because just me sitting here, I wrote down a few notes and just sitting here looking at them like, am I awake? Is this a fucking dream? If it is, it's an awesome fucking dream, but it's reality, guys. It's, like I said, it's a great time to be a physical media collector. They announced the Friday the 13th collection today, the 2 steelbooks, and they announced another title today. I couldn't even fucking tell you what the name of that title was, because I just kind of like looked at it and I was like, let's go back to that Friday the 13th and them steelbooks right quick. Just so geeked up. I think it's like Death in the Isle. It's Isle of Death. I can't even fucking remember, guys. It's just how bad that is. I know it's not. I don't think it's being presented as a collector's edition. I think it's a standalone release. But guys, if you're fans of that movie out there, I mean, I'm sorry. I just didn't take 5 fucking minutes to look over it because I was just so excited with everything else. But you have to forgive me on that. But I'll definitely go back and take a look at it. But guys, I mean, that's a lot for the day. I saw in the comment section that somebody said, hey, Screen Factory, is there any more announcements today after they poured those out? And Screen Factory responded saying, no, that's it for October. So with those 2 steelbooks right there, and especially that big mega Friday the 13th collection set, I'd say just with that set alone, they probably definitely have their hands full. So but guys, after I ordered that today, I was sitting there and I was thinking about it, and not only do I have that regret of not getting that 10, but now I kind of feel justified for it. But also back in the day, I was at Best Buy and I walked past the big Halloween box set, and it was sitting right there on the shelf. I just didn't have the money at the time, unfortunately, to dump on it. I can't remember what the price was on it, but it was one of those price tags where I was just like, I don't have the money for that right now. And so that thing came and went, and as everybody knows, that thing is sold out. Unfortunately, I never got my hands on it. After I ordered that Friday the 13th set today, I was like, you know, it'd be great if I would have, you know, bought that Halloween limited edition set, and on my shelf I could have displayed them like Michael and Jason, like side by side. So I'm really, even though today I'm very excited about the news, I'm kind of kicking myself over the Halloween set. So I think between between now until we get that Friday the 13th set, I'm gonna be very much considering getting that limited edition set of Halloween. Guys, I'm a huge Halloween fan. Don't ask me why the fuck I didn't buy it. Even after it, you know, it came and went, I kept finding good prices on it. Like I was finding prices for like, you know, $160, $200, and just it'd always be at these moments where I was just like, oh, I'll get it later or something like that, and just fuck, man, I really made a bad decision. So hopefully, me making these videos telling you guys, hey, like they only made so much of this. You know, don't sleep on it too long. Go get it. Hopefully that's helping somebody, encouraging somebody to go get the shit they love, instead of making a mistake like I did and just walk past the shit. Because I definitely did. I walked past that Friday the 13th 10 set as well. Like I said, 2 times I know of. I think there was $100 price tag on it each time. And I was just like, yeah, I'll get it later. And when later came, that bitch was out of print, just like the Halloween limited edition set. I did have to settle for this one, the Halloween set, and this gets me by fine. This is a 10 disc set. I would probably sleep a little better though, knowing I had that 15 disc set, the ultimate fucking bundle, and that everybody knows just has so many goodies on it. Everybody's seen it unboxed, and I'm sure all of you guys who's watching this channel fucking has that set, and you're like, Johnny Walker, why the fuck didn't you buy that? Look at all the shit behind you. We know you love horror. Why the fuck didn't you buy that set? Well, trust me, I anticipated to do it. It just never happened. It was one of those things I didn't get around to. I was buying so much collector's editions and, you know, getting into Arrow Video and all that stuff, and I was just trying to spread it out and make it work. But guys, that's all I got for you today. I don't want to go over 30 minutes. I'm sure everybody's heard the news by now and everything. I wish my channel was set up so I could show you the artwork of this stuff as I was saying it. Unfortunately, I don't have the tools for that, and there's other YouTubers that do it justice. But you know, my subscribers who just want to click on this to hear me ramble about the sets that they've most likely already pre-ordered today just to get a little bit more excited, you're fucking awesome, and I love you, because I'm sitting here talking to you to a phone and I'm getting even more geeked up about it. But I guess that's the horror nerd in all of us, right? Guys, this was an amazing day though. I'll be honest with you too. I was telling my buddy Ross, whenever I read that comment where somebody said, you know, hey, are you guys announcing any more titles today? And they said, nope, that's it for October. I was kind of relieved. It's kind of a bittersweet thing. I was kind of like, well, you know, there's the heavy hitters for October, because everybody knows Scream Factory. They're going to fucking knock it out of the park for Halloween. We're all horror fans. It's what they sell. Like, they got to have really good shit for Halloween. You know, last year it was Creep Show, Trick or Treat, the Halloween 2 and 3 steel books. Fuck, what else? There was even other stuff. I just too excited right now to recall, but I mean, they got to have great stuff to release for the Halloween season. And I was sitting there kind of thinking like, oh, there's a few titles like I definitely want, but at the same time I'm kind of like, fuck, because after I ordered the 2 steel books and that Friday the 13th set, I think I was sitting at like $235, $236, you know, after tax. I got free shipping on it, of course, because it's over $50. Fucking spent like $235, so they just like that. And not to mention, yesterday I was watching Mike from Grindhouse Video Tampa do his video. The Arrow sale that he's doing right now, the Camp Arrow sale, is doing really well for him. It's helping him keep his doors open. I love Mike from Grindhouse. He's always, you know, I made a post last night, but you know, he's always been really great to the customers. He does a video for us every Sunday. He doesn't have to do that. He takes time out of his fucking crazy day of physical media, which I can only imagine how much shit goes in and out of that store that he has to keep track of, and you know, just the amount of dedication and devotion he takes for all that shit, plus, you know, informing the fans. So guys, before I made this order this morning, literally just hours beforehand, I got on Grindhouse Video Tampa. And fuck, man, I think I spent shit, I think it was like 170 bucks. So after today, after, you know, last night's purchase and then today's purchase from Screen Factory, it's like I gotta slow down for a minute and let a few more paychecks come in and kind of stack up a little bit before I can keep going with some shit. But I'm very happy though to support Mike though. Like I say, he's always been a great guy. I bought a ton of stuff from Grindhouse Video, from Grindhouse Video, and he's always been a great guy and gets the shit to me really quick. He will, you know, he packages everything well. Guys, if you're not familiar with Grindhouse Video, please check out his Facebook page. Check out some of the videos he's done. Check out the video he just done this past Sunday. You know, he just got done doing a Blue Underground sale not too long ago, and he's a one-man operation, and I mean, he got them bitches out. He had a fucking stack of orders like that, and he got them out. Thankfully, I got my Django limited edition set from him while all that craziness was going on right before the fucking cease and desist order again. And but he's got some great prices on there, guys. You know, you're gonna get on there and you're gonna see a lot of Arrow video titles. Commonly, they're 20 bucks a pop. You know, I don't really find them a whole lot cheaper than that, guys. So it's a good sale for me. So I take advantage of it. And not only that, but I'm hoping that a lot of other people participated in the sale too. After Mike stated numerous times, you know, it's these sales that's helping him keep the doors open. And right now, his doors is not even open. He's been closed now for months due to the pandemic and, you know, everything else. So he's relying on online orders only, which is, I'm sure that's always been the biggest bulk of his sales and his profits. But you know, hopefully if everybody's got, you know, a little bit of extra money to throw at it, want to add, you know, add some stuff to the collection, fill in those gaps. You know, let's try to help Mike from Grindhouse out. You know, like I love Grindhouse Video Tampa. I love Diabolic. I love to order from them places instead of give people like Amazon my money. Amazon has so much fucking money. They literally just give tens of millions of dollars away to organizations as publicity. So just to make them look good. So they have more than enough money than they need. I understand that Amazon does have cheaper prices sometimes. So I mean, I've done the same thing, have to go their route because shit's just a little bit, you know, too much, you know, a whole lot cheaper than somebody else. And, you know, I'll take advantage of that. But, you know, when there's, when I'm seeing like, you know, Mike from Grindhouse selling, you know, $20 Arrow video titles that I need to fill in these gaps with, and it's got the shit I need with it and all the goodies, I'll definitely go through him and, you know, not only fill gaps in my collection, but also be helping, you know, him keep the boat afloat over there. Because, you know, who knows what's to come of the, you know, who knows what's to come of all this shit. You know, I'm sure we've already done seen some big businesses that we never thought would go away, and they're in the red. They're talking about bankruptcy and merging and everything else, and you know, I'm sure all you guys just feel the same way as me. Big physical media lovers, you love having that comfort and going to the same place to buy your stuff over and over again. Somebody you've done business with numerous times and you trust them, and you don't mind giving them the money to get your stuff and also help them out in the end. So, you know, guys, hopefully you'll you know, start checking out Diabolic DVD and also Mike at Grindhouse Video Tampa. But guys, that's gonna wrap it up today. I overshot it here a little bit. I do have to get ready to go to work, unfortunately, again. But I just want to hang out with you guys for a little bit. We're almost at 35 minutes. So, alright guys. Well, that's going to be it for the day. Please, guys, get over to ScreenFactory.com. Take a look around, especially those announcements today. Definitely consider getting yourself some stuff, especially that Friday the 13th set, if you haven't already pre-ordered it. I assure you, 13,000 units may sound like a lot, but it's not really a lot. And check out the artwork on those steelbooks, guys, and see what you think. Guys, if you're picking up any of that or you've already got it pre-ordered, hit me up in the comment section and let me know. You know, if you're looking at it, you don't care for the artwork, you don't care for the price tag, you don't care for the company that picked it up, fucking hit me up in the comment section. Let me know if you just fucking flat out hated the fucking news today, just of all this great stuff. Just, you know, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know. But anyway, guys, if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Hit me up in the comment section. I'm always great to converse with you guys, and always thankful to do so. We have a great community. I said it before, and I'll say it 1,000 more times. We have the best community. But guys, I love you. Until next time, be safe, be careful.